Pay careful attention to everything you see and hear. No matter how unusual it may seem.
We wanted to throw the audience into the film head first with our cold opens. So we wanted to give a sense of mystery and some thrills, as well as giving a sense of the epic scope and scale of the movie. They are assemblages of steel and silicon on a hard surface. It has to look like flesh and bone and cloth on a soft, sandy surface. We cut a trough into the set where we put a piece of rigging that goes under the set and into the mother's stomach. It's a little creepy, I know, but it allows us to slide her along the surface of the sand. And then every time she reaches out and claws into the sand, that's all a plasticine or a clay surface that we have to carve into and move a frame at a time. We had to have little bits of sand that were flying up in the air. So we take these little bits of foam or clay, we put them on bug pins or wires or little bits of fishing line, and we have those elevated and move them a frame at a time to make it look like it's bursting out of the ground.
His name is Kubo. His grandfather stole something from him.
As pretty much everybody knows, animating water is incredibly challenging. It does not come easy, and stop motion and water in particular do not go well together. We have the mother puppet who's dressed to look like she's coated in rain, and she has this big ponytail. It was attached to the base of the mom's skull with a gooseneck armature, which is essentially what you find on a table lamp, those things where you're moving a table lamp around. That thing was threaded through the hair and then backed into the mother's skull, and the animator could then move that a frame at a time to make it look like the hair was flying around in the wind. And it's effectively a bunch of black silicon spaghetti that looks kind of like hair. When she lifts her hand up in the air and we see these little wispy bits of magic, the little wispy bits of magic, that's all done digitally. We do a bunch of art explorations in our art department where we design these things graphically in 2D. And so we take all these different elements, the practical puppet, the practical set of the shore, the boat, that's something that we shot that's attached to a rig that moves a frame at a time to make it look like it's carving through these violent waves. And the digital water that is made to look like practical water. And then we do a number of different simulations to make sure that feels and falls naturally like you would expect it to in nature. And we bring all those things together in compositing, and hopefully when you see them, it looks like it's shot at one place in one moment with a unified graphic sensibility.